Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? This is Sean. You're funny. This is the first stream since New Year's. It was a wonderful time we spent. Tom, much appreciate you as well. This is going to be an interesting one. I've not streamed basically because my days are so chaotic. At work, I got a promotion back in December, and then I've got a 1-year-old at home. So it's quite a lot. Trying to figure out how I'm going to build in that schedule of streaming. So at the moment, I've been doing my races Monday. I've basically just been getting on, doing maybe 2 races. If I can push for more, I'll do more. And I just didn't think that was worth streaming, especially because it's a bit chaotic with timings. But I'm hoping now I can get a bit of a routine. I'm going to try and get on this time every Monday at least. And then hopefully I can get on the weekends as well. But today, we've got an interesting one. I've seen what's been going on. And we've got a daily race C I don't even think that I can participate in. I don't... Do I have... I don't have the car. And there's no rent a car. And you can't buy the car apparently. So it looks like we're on Data Race B this week, or at least today. Red Bull Ring I quite enjoy as a track. Although I don't remember the last time I had to do it in Group 3. So it'd be quite an interesting one. I've not really jumped on. We're all in the same family, work is hard to manage race. It is really hard. Hey, what's up, Andy? Of course, mate. Lurk all you want. You're more than welcome. I see you modding in several channels. How do you do this? Where do you get the time? But yeah, I'm gonna jump into this one. I haven't tried it as of yet, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited to be back on a track that I'm familiar with, to be honest. I'm just debating how I want to play this. I think... Alright, let me do... Yeah. It's got to be Daily Race B. Daily Race A is... I think maybe I've done like 2 of them ever. I think my first week I was scared of doing B or C because I didn't really understand how it all worked. So I did it then. Let's have a look. Actually, yeah, no, let's just jump in. Let's jump in, do a bit of driving. Alright, Tom, mate. Hope to catch you in a bit. Hopefully kids are all good. If any of you know brake balance for this is a WRX, feel free to let me know, because I've not looked at that yet. Yeah, I was expecting this. So, that first curb, even in Group 4, is a bit of a nasty one. So I imagine in Group 3, gonna have to figure out how to take that. Can't be doing that in the race. Oh. Didn't turn at all then. Alright. So, gotta figure out how to drive this car as well. How long have I got? Did I jump? I just jumped into time trial. What we got? 10 minutes? I reckon we can get to race ready in 10 minutes. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, this thing does not stop like I thought it would. Yeah, this is my first time. I had to go buy this. So it's my first time driving it. But luckily I know the track at least. That's the worst, when you don't know a car and you don't know the track. And you've got to figure out both at the same time. But I'm starting to realise sort of my reference points aren't perfect for this. Alright, very slow, obviously with the spins. 153. Got a good 20-second improvement to make there. Oh, I got on a lot later that time. Still got the spin. Alright, so we're going to have to figure that one out. Are you going to be jumping on the races, Sean? Have you done any of them yet today? Oh, hold on. Good call. Good call, good call, good call. You see, I've not got the Stream Deck. I've not got the Stream Deck, but I've got the Stream Deck app on my phone. I thought, why buy the whole thing? I could just do it on my phone. Oh, this doesn't feel like it wants to turn. Okay. This feels like it's going to be a lot of taming, this thing. Oh. It might have to be a lot of higher gears, because it really wants to slide. I'm thinking maybe brake balance to the front. To stop that oversteer. Let's give it a try. Alright, third time's charm. Way, we made it through. I know, like, going up with the Ghost, watching the replays, I do like to do that. But I think for my first race, I quite like just getting in and learning from the people around me a little bit. Following them, watching their lines, providing I can stay close enough. And then going and using replays and Ghosts to refine how I want to race. Ooh, nearly went. This car. Jeez. How's it going, mate? I'll check once I get down the straight. Better's an interesting way of wording it. Yeah, I'm doing better, but still a bit stuffy, which is the most annoying thing. But young lad at home, winter. He just started nursery in January, so I think this is my life now. How are we doing for time? Alright. After this lap, I think I'll go actually register for a race. Thought that might happen. Alright. I think a 131. I think that'll do. Yeah. Oh, Sean, mate. Yeah, it's one of the weird ones because we went to like these classes, these antenatal classes before he was born. Oh, this is fun chat for those without kids. And there was like eight other kids. All of them within the first 2 weeks were homesick. He's not been home yet. He's been sick, but not like feverish or real flu, just like the snotty and all that. So we're quite lucky in that case. But yeah, the snot is real. What? Watch out for a Monday. I think it helps that you're both with kids. Alright, let's go. Put those on so I don't have to do it every time. Jeez, have you got into this yet? I've not seen... Let me have a look to see. Have you set a time on the boards? I'm guessing you're doing Bs. Yeah, sell it to all first-time parents. Let's see. What are we looking at? Jeez! Come on, mate. You absolutely smashed me last week. Yes, Marina. 128s already. Whoa. Yeah, definitely do, Sean. Got to get you on here. I've only got, like, I think three people. Other than my nephews, and they don't do this. They play Fortnite only, so... It's going to be interesting. I'm thinking Mondays are typically a bit chaotic because no one knows how everyone else races. But we've had this track now a fair few times at the back end of last year and the start of this year. Yeah, I think they did that PSN thing and everyone started adding their PSNs. But I'm not sure people went through and added other people. I know I didn't. That's just because I forget. Got ADHD, so I just forget everything all the time. I'm in C. So I didn't get to race other than I was away for the weekend last week. So I raced yesterday night. And I had some really good races, but I cooked it literally in the hotel section. Like, I would drop from like 5th to the back of the grid because I wasn't paying too much attention, and basically all the DR I was gaining, I lost it again. It's been quite frustrating because I was DRB for a while, and then the past sort of 2-3 weeks I've just struggled a lot. This is a track normally I do okay at, so hopefully I'll get used to this car and I can gain some DR back. It has been repetitive. It's nice that at least it's Group 3, this one, because racing, what was it, the Genesis and the Atenza in the Group 4s has been pretty boring. Put on the Discord that you're live. Can't remember seeing it. Yeah, I just put it on today. Takes you a while to get used to the new combos. Jeez, how long you been driving? Yeah, I mean, if you're not as familiar with this track, Cheese, it's been around a lot. So, like, I'm gonna, hopefully, as long as I don't bin it, it's gonna benefit me. So I'm gonna be quicker, probably, than I normally would be. And there'll be other people that you're racing against, so it'll be the same. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just get practicing. If you're racing a lot, you'll be alright. It's quite a short track, there's not that many things you have to think about, and you'll get used to it. On the pad for 25 years. Wow. I'm going to do a video. I've been thinking about this. I'm going to do a video soon where I use a pad. I've never used one for Gran Turismo 1. And I wasn't really into racing. That was, you know, back in the day. But I think it'd be quite fun to try, see how I get on. Mate, don't worry about spelling, worry about my reading. Okay. Yeah, I think I've only done this one when it's been on C. Oh no, so it was, I did it on B. There was one, I think it was in December or November or something. Daily race C. I didn't like for some reason, so I did B. And it was the group 4s, and then they moved that to C. Because the first time there was no pit stops, and then when it was a C, it was a pit stop. Okay. Yeah, mate. Wheel's a different beast. And it's not even just wheel, right? It's each individual thing. So like I'm using the same setup technically since October. So I got my wheel in the summer but didn't get the game till October and then started playing. And for me, like I've modded the pedals. This is a G923. I've modded the pedals and I'm still getting used to the mod. Now it's supposed to be better. And it is, like I can feel when I drive a track long enough, the consistency's there, but I'm still not used to it. So even though it's the same pedals, same wheel, changing one thing can just throw you off. So going from a pad to a wheel, like that's a massive change. Alright, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna go front 3, because that seemed to be... Are we glitching? It looks like we're having a bit of a glitch. Have we got the people in P1 and 2 about to have an easy race, huh? Interesting. Oh, I wish that was me up front. I should have qualified better. Oh, we're a bit close, aren't we? I thought that was going to happen. Red Bull Ring, turn 1. People are either really good about it, or you're their brake pedal. There's no in between. Same for turn 3. I'm not sure how I've come out of that in the same place. Yeah, this is going to be brutal. First day, people have yet to figure out the control of their car. And then people on this track... Oh! Felt that. I need to come out in 3rd on that one. I have a feeling... it's still not race over. I'm not going to win, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh. I think coming out in 4th on a lot of these. This car is a bit of a beast to handle. And it's always a thing as well, like when your first race, your first time doing laps with fuel, so the car just feels different. Whereas like qualifying is so light and responsive, so you gotta figure out that balance. It looks like the cars have gained on the front 2 as well, looking at the map. I forgot it's only 5 laps. Let's see if we can make up some places. I feel like I'm having to be very delicate on the throttle. Oh. Might have got a penalty myself there. Was everyone just saying to themselves last week in Yas Marina, was that a penalty? Was that a penalty? Because I feel like that was me the entire every race. Yeah, race isn't long, but as you can see, I binned it on lap 1. There's still chance to catch up. I mean, you're not gonna go from the back and win, but it can be better than bin it and it's over. Oh, that was, to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I might have got on the throttle too early. Oh. Oh, Yas Marina, mate. It's an interesting one. Like, do you watch... Are you a Formula 1 fan? I think we talked about it on New Year's, actually. Again, forgive me if I forget stuff. My brain is just a sieve. I need to, like, hear the same thing a million times to remember it. Yeah. There we go. I think... So, I wasn't that familiar with it. Yeah. I wasn't that familiar with Yas Marina on this game at the start of last week. But it's fun, man. If you get to grips with it and start to figure out your lines and where you're comfortable, it's a good track. Again. Alright. So we got a horrible start to this week, but things can only get better from here. I was hoping I could use this week to get back into DRB, but that's going to be a bit of a challenge if I drive like this. I've still got another lap, fair enough. I thought that... I keep shortchanging my lap counts in my head. Four wins on the trot. Oh, you really got into Yas Marina cheese. Four wins on the trot is no small feat. I don't know if I've ever had 4 wins on the trot in this game. In the video I did a few weeks ago, I got, I think, 3 wins a second out of 5 races. I think that was the best streak I had. What did you do, Cheese? You popped some champagne to celebrate. You might never achieve that ever again. I'm only kidding, of course you will. US and no, you drank tea. Nice. Breakfast tea? Yeah, I was going to say, it might have given me that with a penalty. So it's a bit of a shame. Not last means it can get worse. Of course, only joking. Yorkshire tea, yes. That's the stuff. That's the only tea I drink. I lie, peppermint on the odd occasion. Oh, that was not a good race. You're a liar. No, I'm joking. How'd they go on? Nappy bar. 911. Interesting to see the cars. This is the thing when you go into a C lobby. Is people are using all sorts of cars. So these races... quite short, aren't they? The Beetle, I've only ever driven once. And... I didn't... What was it for? I think I rented it just to try it. It was on Trial Mountain. Was it December, November? And I struggled with it. To be honest, I'm not that good with Group 3. It's probably my weakest class of cars. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I'm going to stick with the WRX only because I think one of my things that I'm really going to work on this year, especially, is like not running from difficult things. I struggle with the Huracan. Not sure if I've driven that either. So this is another thing about me, is I'm so new to this world, to racing, to, well, sim racing. As I said, like, I played GT1 back when it came out, and at that time, like, I wasn't into cars. It was just one of the few games. Yeah, Sean, I have signed up. I'm scared, but I've signed up. That's why I've signed up, because it's scary. But yeah, I'm new to the world, so I don't know the most, like, when they talk about cars, all this kind of stuff, like, I'm enjoying learning all this stuff, learning different cars, learning about them, what makes them different to drive, like why they're difficult to drive. GT3 4 cars. Any recommendations? I typically, like that, I earn and then just save up for... I'm going to go -5, see what happens. I save it for, like, today, right? I had to go buy this car for the daily race. And some weeks, I just burn through cash. By cash, I mean credits. All of them. Yeah, luckily they're not as expensive. When they do the Group 1s, oh, like the other week at Daytona, I had to spend so much trying to get... What was the car? I can't remember what the Peugeot, I think it was. Yeah, that's true actually, they are, aren't they? For sports mode, for sure. So do either of you do anything other than sports mode? Do you do... Well, I'm guessing you completed menu books and stuff by now. Do you ever just do your own, like, set up, go and do any of those map races or anything like that? I need to trail that one more. So that's another thing with this car, with these pedals. So I modded the brake pedal. It's more like a... I was saying on the Ricky Taylor, it's more like a... Why does this word always escape me? You know what I'm talking about, Cheese, you were there. But essentially, like, the trail braking, the travel is so little. I'm really struggling with the trail braking on it. Mainly do lobby racing with people. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that Kizzy's lobbies, or do you jump into other lobbies as well, Sean? So, my introduction to all this was actually watching... I watched Super GT back in the summer, but then I watched Rory, and obviously he does daily races. So when I got the game, bought it, I was like, I want to do sport. So I played the game until it unlocked sport, and then like I was pretty much exclusively on sport. So I've still not finished menu books and stuff like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I need to get into more lobbies, you know. The Ricky Taylor was the first lobby I've done. I didn't actually know how it worked. Alright. How long have I got? Alright, let's try and set an actual lap. See if this -5 works. Sean, you're going to have to like tag me when you see these lobbies. I wouldn't mind jumping in some. You think +5? You think +5? That's what the aliens tell you. Let's go. I'll give it a try. I'm just thinking with the amount this car seems to want to oversteer. But I'm noticing I need to come out in... If I come out in 4th, it seems to be a lot better on the traction. Yeah. Is that what Digit was doing? I didn't see Digit today. I saw a bit of Sparks this morning. Doing some lurking before taking my son to nursery. Saw a bit of Rory lurking, but I was very busy at work. Yeah, I knew I was going to do that. Alright, this is going to be an interesting race, methinks. Oh, did I? I think I actually had time for another quick bash at that. Yeah, that's good. See, that's what I like. So, like Tom, who you saw in the chat at the beginning, Sean, we came across each other in a daily race, and we had an incident. And it wasn't even his fault. It was kind of like a concertina effect. And he just happened to then go into the back of me. But he waited and pulled over. And I had to jump into his stream and just like thank him for that. Because it makes a big difference when people race you like that. If there's contact, they're respectful. Because, you know, no one intends for contact. Well, most people don't intend for contact. Salty downstream. I think I've caught one before. I think my difficulty is that I am I'm very time poor. So like I knew I got on throttle too early. I want to watch more. I want to be involved in more. But it's tough. It is tough. That's why I'm so impressed when I see the mods of multiple channels. Okay, I'm feeling better about the next race, even though that wasn't the best. I'm feeling better about it. If I remember rightly, tell me, Sean, Salty Dan's He's highly animated, right? A lot of interactive stuff going on. Am I thinking of the right one? Yeah, I like those. It's cool to see how people are creative in different ways in that sense. Like, I mean, come on, like, Spark's top of the game, right? It's super impressive what he does. Yes, yeah. I was unfortunately driving for most of those 2 days, so I tried to jump on when I could to catch what people were doing, but I didn't get to see much, which is a bit frustrating. I like to support those things. I'm hoping one day I can do my own 24-hour. I've got a charity that I support every year. It'd be quite cool to do some fundraising for that. But sitting in this chair for 24 hours terrifies me. Beyond the actual racing, just the sitting part. More time watching than racing. I mean, do you enjoy it though? Is that, like, I mean, it's better than Netflix, right? How much of it did you catch, Cheese? Did you catch a lot of it? By the way, I'm taking your suggestion. I'm going +3 in the race. See how it plays out. I need to not bin it first. It's the most important thing. Oh, I saw that in the rear view. That was... What? What happened there? Did either of you see what happened? Because that was... I was on a straight. Just got absolutely pummeled. I'm back with CPR Racing here. How have I ended up back here? Oh. There's a lot of bumping going on here. Rory while you work. Love Sparks. Love Luke's. I need to watch more of Luke, you know. I've got a couple of his videos bookmarked on my save later. Save to watch later. I need to get on top of that. I think the thing with Luke's, from what I've seen, he's got no face on his content, right? Like, I find it easier to connect with the people who have their face. Which is why, like, I've really enjoyed finding... like Kizzy stuff, man. I just love the positivity, love the community, everyone's community, to be fair. Sean, who's your main watchers? Yeah, VR is super hard to get connected with them. But I'm very impressed with their racing though. Like, I think I'd get motion sick if I did VR. He is, man. Like, Kizzy's the type of guy, and this is like the weird part of being a viewer or even a streamer with all this, right? Is it is parasocial. Like, we don't know each other in person, but like, man, I feel like Kiz would be great to go and have a beer with. And I don't even drink, but I'd still go and have a beer with him. Like, he's just got that kind of personality, that vibe. Oh yeah, Hoggy as well. Big Hoggy fan. I've not watched... I know Calster through the streamers that I watch, but I've not watched Calster's stuff. He's a pad player, isn't he? Very fast. Oh, that's awesome, Sean, man. It's so good that you do support everyone. Like, both of you being here, man. Like, for me, this is what, like, I did. So before I started doing videos, before I was as active in communities, I did some streams just because I wanted to, and I was by myself for hours. It's like having you both here. To me, this is the exact reason that I do this. Getting to be involved in these communities. By the way, Cheese, I think you've absolutely nailed it with the brake balance. Because I've not been focusing that hard, but this has been a lot easier. Definitely a lot more control through the corners. Kals is going to the championship. That's crazy. That's with a wheel as well, isn't it? Like, he's gonna have to adapt real quick. Oh. If I'd waited a second to get on the throttle then, I'd have had that. Nearly lost it there. Thing is, I have such trust issues going through in these lower ranked lobbies. I have a lot of trust issues. I'd rather pull back and lose the place than get in a scuffle, a kerfuffle, or something, and drop all the way to the back, which has happened to me many times. Little nudge through that one. Final lap, is it? It is interesting that they won't let Kals use a pad, you know. Or anyone, right, who qualifies like that. Like, why let someone use a pad and qualify for the championship, but not let them use a pad in the championship? Feels a bit odd. Oh, don't bin it. Don't bin it. Not now. Oh, got a decent run here. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I think we got it. Let's go. P6! Considering lap 1, that's not a bad result. Take that one all day. You know what? That's a good point. It is a good advert for Gran Turismo that someone with a pad can make it. That makes it a lot more accessible. They should lean into that. Ah, Thrustmaster. The old reliable Thrustmaster. How long have we got? Definitely need to save that replay. Because I want to see... I lost SR. What did I do? Was I not paying attention? What what happened in that race? How long we got? 9, 10. I got 9 minutes. Alright, let's go. Let's go have a look. What happened? Oh, that's what happened to that car. That's what happened. Right. So... so he felt upset and thought he'd take it out on me. Brilliant. Alright, let's get the... Where am I now? I'm at the back, right? There I am. The domino effect. I mean, there was a domino effect for them going into... Was it Gold Ducat? Going into turn 1, but they didn't have to come and pin me. Me being extremely cautious. So where did I lose SR? What was that for? Alright, whatever. Was it for that? Yeah. It blows my mind. But this is the thing, and this is why I try to escape C lobbies as quick as I can, is because most people who are in C lobbies are casual, right? Like, they're not trying to be the best. They're just here for a bit of fun. So they don't think as much about it. Whereas, like, you get to... Sometimes driver rating B is even worse. Because people really want to get high in their driver rating, so they get desperate. But no matter how you drive, you always get wiped out. It's true. It's so true. Alright, let's see if we can set a better lap. Every corner is an overtaking opportunity to most. It's so true. I'm so glad that I've listened to the faster drivers and the way that they talk about it, because it completely changed the way that I raced. And I think that's the thing, right? Is most people aren't sat there consuming content of better drivers. Most people who play, so they don't learn these things. And it's not always intuitive if you're casual. But it pays more to be patient sometimes. You actually end up with better results. Ah, yep. Being too greedy. Being too greedy. So when you... I want to talk lobbies for a second, because that's something I definitely want to do. I'd like to do weekend lobbies for sure. Yeah, no worries, cheese. Sean, when you're league racing, do you do any league racing? Or just lobbies mostly? I remember Kizzy talking about that a while back, or someone on his stream was talking about it, but at the time I couldn't build in any commitment, but I think I could now, depending on what the schedule is. But like when you do lobbies, what sort of races are people setting up? Are they a lot different to sports mode races? Oh, okay. Ooh. Salty Dan and Farouk are a good chunk step above me. I feel like I have a bit of like imposter, well, not even imposter syndrome because I'm not that good, but like scared to race better drivers a little bit. Ramboy, how's it going? Oh, okay. So they got on their team. Do they have like variety of DRs? Ooh, what league is this? All the good questions, Ramboy. I tell you what, this feels a lot more comfortable with this brake balance. I think Cheese has absolutely saved me with that. Just a little bit better. There's plenty of time to find here. Basically, it's can you get through turn 1? And can you get through turn 4? That's the main game here. Minimum 5, max 7, variety DR every 2 weeks. I was very slow through that. On Saturdays, 8 PM, 3 drivers for each team race. Saturdays. I reckon I could do that, you know. Ooh, I'm going to have a consultation with the missus. Have a think about that. Because that's post kids' bedtime. Hey, I appreciate that, Ramboy. One of the few seeing the content. Early days of the channel. We're a small group here. Yeah, that makes sense. Sean, message me about that in Discord, or send me a link to where the chat is, because I'm definitely interested in that. Rambo, I appreciate you stopping by. So you've seen the content. Did you see this stream on like your home feed? I'm just curious how YouTube's, I guess, spitting this out. But I appreciate you stopping by. Always welcome. We are on a Daily Race B vibe today. I'm sure you've seen what's going on with Daily Race C. Ah, appreciate it, mate. Oh, nice. So that time actually jumped us, I think, a couple of spots. I only gained a 10th, but it was enough. It was enough to jump a couple of spots. We'll see how this plays out. That's what we're looking at. Do we recognise any of these names? This is, again, when I watch people race and they know who they're racing, as in the names, they have context and awareness of where everyone is. I'm so bad at that. I really struggle and forget. Maybe one day I'll be able to focus on it. By the way, how is audio and video quality? I'm trying to make sure that it's decent. Running off a Mac is always questionable though. Oh, let's go 3. Radar. He's fancy. You could just, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little peak of a square there. Yeah, unfortunately, you caught those at the wrong time of year. It's too cold, so I can't open the windows to let it all air out. Oh, nearly went. You see it? I've got my poster that I need to put up. That's going to go right there. But the paint in there, that's going to have to wait till I saw that coming. Painting's going to have to wait until summer or spring, until I can open the windows, basically. I'm being very cautious with the way that I'm being attacked through these corners. That was a bit scary going through there. That's how I want to be able to race though. You know, when you can go bumper to bumper, but you're not punting people. That's what I want. But it's not always easy when you can't predict where people are going to brake. Which in these lobbies is definitely difficult. Alright. Can we break away as a pack? That'd be quite nice. Starting to get a bit more comfortable with this car now. Go on, fight! Fight! That's what we like to see. We'll take that. Yeah, very slow through there. See ya! Too quick for C, too slow for B. You're on your own special lobby. They do need, I think, something in between the two. If anything... Oh, got nudged there. Just for the numbers. C is too big. The amount of people in C is too much. So the skill level is massive. Like, the gap is absolutely massive between the best in C and the worst. And B's very track dependent. As to... Like, if this was B, I think I'll be alright this week. Now I'm starting to get to grips with the car. I think I can handle B. But... Like Yas Marina last week, maybe by the end of the week. But some tracks are a real struggle. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go see if we can catch up to P1. I'm not even trying to overtake you, mate. I should not have bumped. That bump draft, I think, cost me that. I think that was pretty fair. You get a quick time, you end up against A or A plus, have a one good qualifying lap, and then it's annoying. I think... Oh... Okay. They wanted to go very slow through that. Oh, no! No! No. I didn't get the benefit of sticky walls then. What a way for this to get absolutely cooked. And now I've got no control of the car. There we go. Oh! We were on for a 2? Second, third? Somewhere around there? Oh, tyres. Tyres are struggling. Don't read and drive. They don't teach you that when you're taking your lessons for your license. That was... I think that was complacency more than anything. I was feeling quite comfortable. I took my eye off the prize. But I'm not worried. Like, the good thing about Daily Race B is the races are quite short, so I get to jump in more. If they don't go well, just do more racing. But I'm definitely feeling way more control of the car, so I think we can get some good results. Third place is going to wipe you out anyways. Yeah. There was definitely some questionable driving. Both in front and behind. I think there's still time in hand for the quali lap. I can get that up a bit, and then if we can stay starting the races top 4-ish, we should be alright. My main thing is, can I get out of DRC this week? I've plummeted quite a lot, so it's not going to be easy. After that effort in Canada to get back into driver 8 and B, to then fall right back down almost immediately was a little bit brutal. Oh, Don't know what's happened there. Were they getting lapped or something? Don't know what that was about. All depends how much you can get on the wheel. It does. It does. This is the downside of having a YouTube channel. Is editing can take a while. That takes my free time. And that's doing one video a week, which I want to do more. But I am getting quicker. So hopefully I can get more racing in. What's that? How'd they get the Gran Turismo icon? Are they like an employee or something? What's that? At least my sportsmanship rating went up. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. And qualify a bit better. What do you reckon? I think it's possible. Eight minutes. This is a generous amount of time. Oh, a bit deep on that. I wonder why they build in so much time into Daily Race B. Like, are the slower races, the lower lobby races that much slower? Because the race is only like 7 minutes or something. And then the wait time in between is longer than the race. Oh wow, that wasn't even a good lap. Nearly. Yeah, 5-minute window. Yeah, that's like Yas Marina last week was tough. I think I was maybe was able to get a lap in between. And that's going straight into qualifying. After a race. Whereas this, quite a big gap. Yeah, there's still plenty of time to find as well. Like, I've not felt like I've had a particularly good lap yet. I mean, they've not been bad, of course, but I've not had that feeling of like, I nailed it. Haha, you giving it a go, Cheese? I think my advice, I heard from a wise man, brake balance. Definitely 5 in the quali, 3 in the race has helped. But biggest thing is be really patient getting on the throttle. That's helped me a lot. I think with a car like this, you've got to get on the throttle later than you normally would. I'm telling you, this is the type of car I want to learn to drive, because if I can drive this, I can drive anything. That's how it feels when you drive something like this and manage to get to grips with it. That's why I didn't want to run away from it. So when I did the Ricky Taylor, I did that race in the NSX because it's the car that I find the easiest to drive. Super compliant. But it's not the fastest. I'd rather be good at fast cars. Is that a penalty? Oh, doesn't matter anyway. Something else I've noticed. It seems like there's a lot less penalties. Like I was watching... I caught a bit of Rory doing quali laps with the Ghost. And turn 1 was very questionable. As in, 100% would have been a penalty before. Have they changed the track limits for this? They got like, I didn't check the race description to be fair, it might be in there, but try the Huracan Daily A, spun out every 5 laps for 3 laps in a row. I'm gonna have to give that a go. Oh. Alright, I think I might have time for one more. Well, that didn't help. I think that's it. Don't think I'm going to make it now. Doesn't help if I don't touch the brake. Yeah, not enough time. Alright, I think I'm going to chill then before this next one starts. So we did improve the time a little bit. 37. What are we looking at? Carpenter, winner of livery a couple weeks ago. Still nearly 3 seconds off. It's gotta feel amazing the first time you get into a top 100. Like it's Monday and I'm nowhere near it. That's not a good sign. So these are as well. So there is the hottest that is in the world. It's not just in the region. I did wonder, but I never checked. Okay, okay. This will be race 4, 5, something like that. Number 1 objective: don't bin it. I think if we can manage that, we're in for a decent result. Don't like using meta cars. That is... Ooh, nearly got to the top there. Is that just a... You want to avoid... What's the right phrasing? That you want to buck the establishment, just be a bit different? Or is it just more fun? More fun not going meta? I think for me, you don't like following, I want to be different. Yeah, I get it. I fully get that. I think because my end goal is, like, I don't know if I'll ever do it, because not everyone's capable, but I want to be an A+ driver. So, I'm thinking, if I can get control of the metas, then I can start venturing out and be a bit more creative, have a bit more fun. Everyone's capable. Are they though? Nah, I think I'm capable. I think I am. Otherwise it wouldn't be a goal, right? 0.7 up and binned it. Oh, brutal. Yeah, I think I'm capable of getting there. I'm definitely like... I think I'm on a little bit of a cliff right now. If I can figure a couple things out, I think I'm going to be able to shoot up in B. But I just need to sort out a couple of corner types. Get used to these pedals again. Sort out my trail braking. And I think we'll be there. No doubt, cheese. That was not even my intention, to be honest. But I think I did that cleanly enough, and they gave me good racing room. Yep, bump from the car behind. That's right. Alright, I need to pick this up a little bit, get on the back of them again. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nearly did it. I tell you what as well, so I switched view to this bumper cam. I think it was the beginning of the year. And it's infinitely better. But that rear view mirror is a liar. It makes you think cars are so much further away than they are. Like, look at that. It's so deceiving. You're right, Sean. Working, having a family, and racing, it's not easy to get the time you want. This is where, like, I think about it. Had I found this in my 20s, oh, it'd have been a different ball game. I could have spent all day doing this. Oh, very deep there. I've opened the door. I've opened the door. Alright, I'm going to take a bit of an inside line here. Went too deep. Dang it. That was bad. Bad by me. Alright. I still think I got pace to get them though. I had absolutely no idea what they were going to do in the braking zone there. They parked right in front of me. Top 50 in FIFA. That's mad. Yeah, FIFA's one of those. So I just went away from consoles from like 18 until my 30s. But it's because I was moving around so much, I couldn't take them with me. It's like FIFA, I'm not really that much into football anyway, but I liked like FIFA 2000. That's when I played. And then, because I didn't play consoles for so long, games moved on so much, it became very difficult to get back into them. Like, I like NBA 2K. I liked it when it was NBA Live before 2K came out. Then I played a bit of 2K at uni. And if I go on in now, it's just like, it's a completely different game. Completely different skill set. Alright, is he going to go for it, or... Is there any chance to actually catch these two in front? 2 laps. They're going to have to start fighting, I think. I think I'm taking that one too sharply. I'm having to sacrifice too much speed on the exit. I need to take it wider. I think this car behind me is getting annoyed. They keep coming out of corners directly behind me. And keep bumping me. I don't think that's what they're trying to do. But I'm not having the best race as far as racing lines. But to be fair, getting bumped before every corner doesn't help. I try to make games better, but for a lot they get worse. It's that chasing realism as well, right? Oh, nearly completely lost that one. GT4 is still better than GT7. Interesting. Why do you say that? What makes GT4 better? Alright, Sav. You're making me want to try the Porsche, you know? I have a feeling the Porsche going through turn 1 is going to be horrible. On the throttle too early there. Wow, cooked it. P5. Not great. Not great. I think I might venture into the 911. Have a bit of fun. Do a bit of a Sean, although I guess technically, would you ride the 911 Sean, or is that too close to the meta? P5 is not a bad result, but I started P2. And I made a couple of mistakes. I could have been better, but it's definitely better than the back of the grids. And DR is going to go in the right direction, which counts for something. Too close to the meta. What would be your choice? Have you looked at what you'd want to race in this one? Sav, you did well, mate. They've gone. Never mind. It's a game. It's fun. What cars you got? Let's see. Let's have a look. I don't have that many Group 3s. So out of this selection, what would you pick? Just whatever you say. Don't say the Skyline. I shouldn't have said that. You're going to say Skyline now, aren't you? You're not nasty. Fair. I shouldn't have put that on you. With this track, it's just turn one. I think if you've got the 296... Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I think... Let's see what the mileage is on this. I don't know how much I've actually driven this. 6. Is it miles or kilometers? I'm not sure. Brake balance on this one, I think, is to the front. Or to the rear. I've driven 6 miles in this, so... Not used to this car at all. Well... First race of the day, we already did the worst, didn't we? Came 15th. So, can't get worse than that. Ooh. I might be able to come out of that in second. It's quite compliant through there. A lot better than I was expecting. Oh, brake a little bit earlier. Oh, this is a world of difference to drive. This is crazy compared to the WRX. Bit slower on... It's a bit slower to brake, to slow down. But... Oh yeah. Braking's going to be completely different for this. I think that's going to be the difficult part, is get on top of the brakes. A lot of people rate this car. You haven't used it yourself. It's... I'll tell you what. As far as it doing what you want, it's very compliant. Like, it turns nicely. No oversteer. I mean, I've got my brake balance all the way to the rear. No oversteer at all. My only thing is the stopping. It's a bit soft on the brakes. Yep, got that new Porsche. So that was what I ran in Yas Marina last week. Oh, like I absolutely hammered the brakes then. That was my normal braking point. Gonna have to brake earlier. The Porsche I found, to be honest, the best one I've driven on the game. I haven't got that much experience with them. I think my only other experience is at Nürburgring, so it's probably not a fair comparison. Because Nordschleife is ridiculous. But I quite liked it. I didn't think I was going to. I'll tell you what. I figure out the braking. I think this isn't actually... I think you've picked a good car here. I think this is a good shout. What will be interesting to see is how it compares on the straights. Because this track is basically straights and sharp corners. Ooh, tried to be a bit greedy there. So I don't know what the last time it ran Group 3, but the last time it was Group 4. So the last 2 times it was Group 4. One was Data Race B and one was Data Race C. Same car. It was the Atenza was quicker, but it was like the WRX where it was like very difficult to handle through corners. So most people ran the Genesis. I found the Genesis easy to run as well. I think at the time as well I was running a lot more bonnet cam, and the Atenza was super high up, and that was very jarring. Like running so far above the car. But I don't think I've ran Group 3 here before. Maybe I have, like early days. So I'm not sure what the meta was for Group 3 before. I guess it's also dependent on tyres, tyre wear, and pits. They can make a difference to overall race pace, not just one lap pace. I guess the difficult thing that I find as well is, well, metas typically, it's been very much qualifying race car, but you can qualify in one car and race in a different one. So how do I know, just looking at the times, if the meta car for qualifying is the best car for the race? Did I stream before I started GT7? If not, what made you start streaming? I didn't. Never had streamed before. What made me start? So... oh, that's annoying. I used to do YouTube over 10 years ago. Not successfully, but just making like lifestyle vlog videos. And I just loved the process. Like, I really enjoy making a video, seeing it through to the end. And I knew I wanted to do that for this, but I also knew streaming was a part of that package of content creation with racing. And I thought, if I want to do it, let me go all in. And it's been a good decision. Like, I'm very happy. Like, I'm not naive. When you do this kind of stuff, you want that dopamine that comes with people watching it and enjoying it. But that's not why I do it. That would be a nice side benefit. But I do it because it's fun. And streaming is just like, it's another... I've learned, like, I wanted to give it a go, see how I felt about it. It's a whole different ball game to making videos. Like, I haven't been streaming a lot. As I said, my schedule's been a very big reason for that. But it's also like, there's a lot of anxiety that comes to, am I good enough? Why would anyone want to watch me race? Like, if I'm racing at the back of the grid, that's not fun for anyone. It's like those thoughts go through your head. So it's kind of like pushing yourself out your comfort zone, which I've enjoyed. And I want to get a schedule down. Like that's my aim. I'm hoping I can set this now as my schedule for Mondays. And then I want to get a weekend as well. I'd love to do like a Thursday or Friday. Sean, I really appreciate that, man. It goes a long way. Like that probably it means more to me than you probably realise. That New Year's one. I talked about that. I still talk about that. It's like my family. They're just like, shut up. And I'm like, no. But do you understand? Do you understand what that means? For someone to take their time out on New Year's. So this is exactly why I like doing it. It's fun, man. Like, that's the thing, right? That's why I did that stream as well. Because I was like, if I'm available to do it, I'm going to be racing. There's someone out there who has the time to watch, and maybe they just want a bit of company. And it just happened to be you, Sean. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. I hope, like, my one of my like low-key goals, don't tell anyone, Sean, not that this has been streamed on YouTube or anything, but I'm hoping that at some point I can grab the attention of like a Kizzy. Probably more than anyone a Kizzy. Just naturally through my content, because that to me will signify like what I'm doing is providing good entertainment for people. Because I know how little time I have. I can only imagine these guys who are pumping out the amount of content they are. Like, they must have absolutely no time. Oh, yep, still not used to this one through the first. Oh, couldn't get out of first. This is the only thing about this wheel that really puts me on the edge of thinking of upgrading, is I want a GT wheel. Because when you spin with this thing, it's so hard to find how to get like back to neutral. It's super hard to find, like, unless I look at the wheel and look for the strip. What's up, what's down, and then sometimes I end up upshifting when I'm trying to find reverse. Yeah, exactly. And look, as I said, I don't do it for that. It's like a nice benefit. So like, I set those goals because it just helps with motivation. When, like, a couple weeks ago I was trying to make a video and I raced on Monday and I got nothing worthy of content, so I had to race again on the Tuesday, which was a day I normally edit. Don't unghost. I thought they were going to unghost right in front of me then. Oh, I've bottled it, paying too much attention to them. So then I had to like get through my edit on a Wednesday, which was a lot. Like, I'm working till way past midnight to get this done. It's like I've got work the next day and wake up for my son and stuff, and it's like having goals helps with that motivation. But I do just love the process. No, you're not being serious. I'm telling you, the amount of times I've upshifted looking... Saw that in the mirror. Looking for reverse. It's ridiculous. I think I'm like 60-40. 60% of the time, I go the right direction. 40% of the time, I'm going the wrong way. I knew that was going to happen. That's what I thought was going to happen earlier. You know what? How I'm where I am is a bit shocking, if I'm honest. This is not exactly what I call a good race. And Sean, I appreciate you for that. Don't feel like you have to be an ambassador. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm never going to complain. But don't feel like you have to be an ambassador either. Like, if it's just me and you for eternity, I'm not going to complain. We'll do New Year's. Put it in the diary. We'll do it again next year. I think that is one thing, right? Is one of my biggest fears was being a lower level driver. But I've actually heard that a couple of times as well, that people actually like that I'm closest to their level, which completely took me by surprise. Oh, I might be able to get another one here. Top 10? What's that? Oh, not if I do that. This game, if you take your eye off the track for even half a second, it can punish you. Alright. Well, they've got a penalty as well, so I can still get them. You're going to have to get a I was there New Year's 25, 26 t-shirt for you. I froze. Oh no. Is it... Am I still gone? If I am, you wouldn't be able to hear me say that, would you? I'm back. Oh, I wonder what that was. Okay. Is it alright now? I think I'm pushing my laptop to the absolute limits. Oh, you missed the penalty. It was the first one I've had on this track. I ran absolutely wide. It was completely my fault. Let's see how this goes. I think he tried to make me do what I tried to make him do. I wanted him to send it. Go off into the abyss. Rory Sparks, all the quick boys. It's cool watching, but most folks aren't on the level. Oh. I will continue that in a second. Watching you is relatable, that's why you need to continue. Plus you seem genuine and a nice chap. Ooh, I don't know about that. Don't know about that, cheese. Nice chap, me. I appreciate that, I do. I'm definitely going to continue, I'm not going anywhere. That's definitely going to be a penalty. I've been wanting to make YouTube content for so many years since I stopped. So I did it back in like, I'm just trying to get penalties here, 2015 to 2017 or something like that. And oh, I could have got another place there. I've been trying to find the thing that gives me something consistent to make content about again. And I'm so happy I found this. Yeah, to be fair, Cheese, you might have caused that freeze on the stream. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. This is me. I'll do this. I'll do this for years. My goal. This is the only person who knows this is my wife. To be fair, I say I talk to my family. I mean my wife, because my parents don't know I do this. My sister doesn't know. Mostly because I don't want them to watch the videos because it's not what they're interested in, and I don't want them to ruin my stats. But my goal. Blame the car changed. Nah, don't worry about that, mate. It's fun. My goal is to do 180 subscribers by the end of the year. That's my absolute goal. Not even just by the end of the year, just ever. Because that's all I got on my first channel. So if I can beat that, I'm happy. Like, that's literally, that's it. Cheese, I'm gonna need you to rewrite that for me. My power... Oh, greatly underestimate. I got you. Let's go. You want to pick another one, Sean? How long we got to the race? We got 8 minutes. You got 8 minutes to pick a car. You say that's rookie numbers. I'm telling you, I did near... It's got to be 2 years on my old channel, and that's all I got. But again, I didn't... If you do this for the numbers, you're going to quit. Like, you just are. The Viper. Nah, no worries, Cheese. The Viper. You don't like me, Sean, I reckon. Cheese, don't encourage him. All right, let's do this. Let's jump in. I'm trying to think what this is going to be like. I'm trying to anticipate. This has got to be it. This has got to be brake balance to the front, right? I think pretty much 99% of cars are. It is a good car. Actually, you know what? I don't... Maybe it's not actually a bad shout. I'm trying to think of... We know long straights is good with. And I'm comparing to now Daytona. This track isn't that dissimilar to Daytona, actually. Back. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I meant the rear. I always say it the wrong way round. Let's see. That wasn't even a good first sector. That's not a bad time. Oh, okay. So this is not a Ferrari with traction. Gonna have to drive this a bit more like a WRX. I think as well with this track, where it can throw you off is the altitude is so different to a lot of tracks. And like that downhill nature of going turn 4 being downhill can really throw you off. Brake less for turn 1. Let gravity do its job. Oh, yep. I'm not worried about penalties right now. Just kind of get a handle of this car. I like it on Daytona, to be fair. I like driving this. I was quite happy to see Daytona come back recently. Oh, that curb. We will get there with that. Have they gotten rid of track limits on turn 1? Do they not exist anymore? Is it, Sean? Mate, put that as like your headline on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on everything. I see their times on things, I'm just like, how? When I've put in a lap where I'm like, that's an amazing lap, and then I compare it to like what they're doing, and I'm like, am I playing the same game? Like, what is happening? Oh, I've got heavy feet. I need to get off the throttle. All right, let me have a bit of a. It's on my bedroom seat, and I go see the. I was trying to mute that to cough. It wouldn't go off. Completely cut my entry to the lap. Have I got enough time to get around twice? No. Alright. Let's just see if I can get around this lap. You can go over the limits. What corner is that for, Cheese? Is that T1? Ooh. This is definitely going to be a WRX off the throttle a lot. Rather than trying to overdrive it. Turn 1, okay. You can go over the limits. Interesting. Sam Barrow. Welcome, Sam Barrow. I don't know if you're in the chat or just subscribed or what. But welcome. It's nice to have you here. Alright, so this brake's better than the Ferrari. But the throttle and the traction is going to be like WRX. I think if I keep that in mind, I'll be alright for the race. Can actually come out. It's got a little bit more traction than WRX, not as twitchy. So I can come out in second in turn 4. Just had a race with me, last race, so I thought you'd come and have a look. We were in a few races yesterday as well. Well, one thing you'll learn about me, Sam, I'm horrible at remembering names. But glad to have you here. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and look at those races now. How was the racing? Were we like in a race with each other? Oh, definitely didn't need 4th there. How did you find Yas? Did you enjoy it? It was one I had to learn to love over the week, but I did end up loving it towards the end. Yeah, definitely second out of that one. Yeah, you like it. So I've got to ask this to anyone who says they like Yas Marino. Are you a Formula 1 fan? Because that is, I think, where most people get their love for Yas Marino from. Ah, Paco GT. Yes. Okay. Of course. See, look, I'm going to go look at names, and then I'm going to forget all of them. This guy who's in P1, though, I think it's been in every race. There's been P1 in every race. Have I seen any of the stuff of F1 for the new season? Yes. Yes, I have. I need to look at the Aston Martin, because I think that's now been unveiled. But I've seen everything up until that point as far as new cars. The stuff we're not supposed to see in the Barcelona test. Looking forward to the testing this week. I just wish they would be showing more of it. I'm the Formula One casual nerd. I don't know if that's a thing. But like I watch every practice and every race. But I'm also not a nerd in the terms of I don't know the most. I just really like watching it. I mean, there's a lot coming out, you know, at the moment about what the FIA are going to do about Mercedes. If they do anything to change that engine, then who knows? As it stands right now, George is 100% winning. Oh, forgot to shift. Thanks, Renato. Well, we got through T1 better than the last race in the Ferrari. Nerd! My brother been on F1 Sky Sports channel. He's a proper nerd for it. Oh, that's sick. What was he doing? Was he like giving opinions? Is he a content creator for it? My dream is to well, first of all, go to a race. I really want to do that. That'd be nice. And then it's to get into the paddock. That'd be awesome. As you can probably tell by the shirt I'm wearing, big Lewis Hamilton fan. Oh, I knew I was going deep there. He's in the studio talking about the race. So is that what he does? So much on the grass there. The Red Bull engine does the same. It may go to court, but FIA wants to... Well, so from what I understand, Red Bull have attempted to do the same, but have since come out and have joined the other teams in sort of protesting. That's what I understand it to be. And given the issues they're having with their engine, I'm not surprised. It's their first time developing an engine, right? Like, it's going to be a bit touch and go for them. I wouldn't expect them to come out the gates flying. My brother always in paddocks. I don't get a big Hamilton. Dan also loves him. So what? What does your brother... You're like burying the lead here, Sean. What does your brother do? What? Why is he on TV talking about this? Why is he always in paddocks? Is he an engineer? Like, what's his background? I'm definitely holding up this car behind. If you want to take the inside line, I'll give it to you. It's not what he does. I don't really know. Someone always finds a loophole, like the Braun double diffuser. What's this dude? Oh! Wrong time to be looking at chat. It's alright though. Oh! We're both gonna lose it. Go on, Callum. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense. You're just like... that brother that technically is my brother, See him on TV. Two times a year. Fair. No, that's fair enough. That explains the mystery. The mystery behind the man. Gents, I've no idea how we are in P3 in this race. Because this has not been pretty. I feel like I've been on autopilot for most of it. But that's a win for the Vipers so far. We know that I'm partial to a bin on the last lap. His surname isn't Brundle, is it? That's brilliant. And Cheese, are you thinking Alex? Or Martin? Yeah, it probably is some magic that I've been casting to stay in this place. But I have a feeling... Is that Callum behind me? Let's see if I can remember names. I'll have a look up in the timing in a second. Yep, I have a feeling Callum is coming for me. Let's see what we can do about that. We'll take a bit of an inside line here. Force him to go the long way around. No switchbacks. Yeah, I got greedy. I did say I'm partial to a bin, didn't I? I think anything you can learn from this stream about my racing, this is why my DR suffers. Not because I can't keep in a race, not because I can't be fast in a race, but I just like to bin it. I lose concentration. I think I'm built for like 2-lap races. Nah, the main man mine. Who's binned it? Oh, someone up there. Oh, that's who was behind me at the start, wasn't it? They've had a mare like me. Yeah, the weekend is definitely where it gets better for me when I race. So I'm with you on that, Cheese. The difficulty at the moment I'm having is I race on a Monday and then I race on like a Sunday. And at that point, I'm racing against people who have like got the tracks nailed, got the combos nailed, and I'm racing like it's a Tuesday for me. Whereas when I wasn't doing YouTube, I was racing almost every day. Which made it a lot easier to sort of suss things out. But I think I'll be alright on this one. Having a bit of fun with different cars. Just making it interesting. Taking a leaf out of Sean's book. Yeah, Sean, the Ricky Taylor was... It could have been a little bit better, but I got almost the most out of that I was going to. Which I'm quite happy about. I think the thing that caught me was my strategy that I practiced just didn't come out. It didn't work out. And that threw me off a little bit. But I think the longer race is somewhat like what Cheese is saying with the daily races, right? Like, you play the daily race enough during the week, you figure it out by the end of the week. And a 57 lapper is the same principle. Like, after 10, 15 laps, you're starting to get into a rhythm. It's just, can you manage the tyre wear? That's the biggest thing. Yeah, little man. Thing is, right, absolutely adore my son. So it's also the thing of like, it's not just he takes my time. It's I want to spend my time with him. I'm keen to just hang out with him as long as he'll stay awake. I have absolutely no idea to answer that, Cheese. I haven't got a clue. I haven't even thought about it. That for me, concern for when it happens. We need some mastery on the car selection. What do we think of this one? Yeah, that... Sean, did you say you signed up for the next Ricky Taylor? Cheese, mate. I appreciate it. You don't have to do that. you truly don't. It will happen when it happens, as far as subs and all that. Like, I can't control that. Sean, where you gone? I need a car. I need to practice. Come on. Cheese, you might have to step in and pick a car. Something I'm working on at the moment, and give me ideas if you have any. I've got a website, I've got a domain that I've registered, and the Nismo. Okay, let's do it. I've got a domain. I'm a software engineer. That's what I do. So building websites for me is like a breeze. And I want to build a website for Rough Wizard. I've got some ideas, but let me know of things that you think you'd like to see. Yeah, to be honest, that was pretty impressive. both of you picked at the same time. Alright, brake balance. What are we saying? What are the aliens telling us? This is all the way to the rear as well. Like 99% of cars, right? I think it's only sort of your rear engine, right? That again, this is I'm saying what I think as I'm learning. Let me know if I've got this absolutely wrong. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not mad at this choice. I'm not mad at this choice. Let's see how it goes, though. Okay. You've never said it's a minus ever. For the Porsche for me last week, minus helped out a lot. Yeah, I was trying to see something there to see if I could get away with second, because it seems to be quite compliant. What do we want? Cheese piece podium. When do we want it? Now. I reckon. Yeah, I don't have a lot. I mean, if you want me to go buy one, let me know. If you've got a car in mind. After the race, we'll go and buy some cars. Alright. Let's see if we can get into a decent flying lap here. I have a feeling this could end up being my favourite car of the day so far. 7 laps on the soft. It's like window shopping, but you actually get to see it get bought. So far, WRX by far has the best stopping power of all the cars I've driven. But this isn't bad. Relative. Could even get on the throttle a little bit earlier there. It's definitely easier to handle. Start small. Bugatti. Yes, this is probably my favourite car I've driven so far. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Too bouncy. Straight to classic. Are you going to sabotage me, gents? Is that what's happening? Spend all my money. Nah, you wouldn't do that. You know what? Gotta give a thanks to you, Sean, because this has definitely made it way more interesting, trying these different cars. And it's something I never do on daily races. GTO. What is GTO? You have to let me know. This is where as well my ignorance is going to come out. You start talking about different cars. But that's going to be part of my mission this year. I've got a question for you guys as well. Something I'm going to be doing is I live close to Silverstone, so I want to be going to different events. Like, I've never been to a race, ever, any kind of race. I'm going to the 20mm Ferrari, Jesus. I'm going to the opening round of the British GT Championship in April. That's going to be my first event ever. And I'm just super intrigued. Like, I'm super excited to go and learn and see the racing in person. And, like, have you been to things like that? Do you go to any events? Are those things interesting to see from a distance? Like, if I did any recordings of things that I see while I'm there, maybe shorts. Or are you guys purely interested in sim racing stuff? You haven't, but would love to. Definitely be great content. Because, yeah, I'm thinking of doing something around it. I think, like, something I want to do at some point as well is just a series on, like, learning about cars, just for people like me, who are new to the world, who haven't been around it. But things like that, I think I'm lucky, I'm fortunate of where I live, that I'm close to a lot of things. Okay. Short, but not much real life. Fair, fair. Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? Is it's... For me, get an idea of how much crossover there is. Goes an ambulance driver. Oh, I see some familiar names in here. However, P1 is different this race. And they're in the 911. Alright, I just looked at the time. I think this is going to have to be the final race, gents. Because I do have to get up early in the morning. But this has been fun. Let's see if we can end on a good one. Let's see what we can do with this. Absolute mix of cars in here. Yeah, that TV is amazing for racing. Say hello to your partner. TV is amazing for racing. I think for me it's going to be about the experience. And they've got like lots of cars there for show. They've got different series on. So getting to see those. But I think it's like seeing the other stuff, not just the race, that I'm excited about. I'm always slow out at turn 1 on lap 1 because I just want to make sure I don't bin it. That's my biggest priority. I'd rather lose a place than spin and lose lots of places. End on a high, man. No chat from me so you can concentrate. Alright, so you want me to ignore you? Alright, I see how it is. I see how... It's okay. It's okay, guys. I'll take the hint. No, I'm joking. I don't think I'm going to be catching P1. But I think if I focus enough, we can definitely secure the podium. Something's happened behind me. I just saw that in the rear view. I'd never ignore you two. Unless I was racing for P1 on the last lap. Then I might ignore you. See, I've got you two set up right next to the camera. So it's never quite eye contact, but not far off. Alright. Alright. Let's see how hard they dive on the inside here. They know what's best for them. Oh. Go, 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 go. Not trying to ruin your race, mate. That last corner is a bit tougher than I thought in this car. Need to take that one a bit better. I need to come out in second. It's costing me every lap. I'll tell you what, AJ63, kudos to you. You're racing hard, but you're racing fair. Not sending absolute dives. You two really have gone quiet. Let me concentrate. Oi! Oh! What happened there? Was that because of me? Did my little twitch freak them out? We want a podium. That's why you got so quiet. Alright. I'm gonna give it to you. We know I'm famous for binning it on the last couple of laps. He came in too hot. But the way they've been racing so far, it's not their MO. I'm just wondering if it's one of those where he thought I was about to spin into him, and then he tried to avoid it, and it ended up cooking him. Because I've had that before. Like when you're nervous racing someone because you're not sure how they're going to race you, and then you make unforced errors. Alright, I need to be a bit quicker on this last lap. Bleeding time. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Gents, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, one day. One day. It's technically not over till it's over. But I think I might have absolutely mucked that one up. Now overdriving a little bit, trying to get it back. I can't even blame tyre wear, you know, because it's not a thing, it's just a lack of concentration. That's it, it's over, unsolved. I wouldn't even blame you at this point. Alright, here we go. P4. Tortoise always beats the hare, slow and steady. Yeah, I don't even think I was trying to go that quick. I think I get into a rhythm sometimes where I'm a bit complacent, and I forget what carried me through the earlier laps. Top 5 next best result is true. At least the DR's going in the right direction, right? That's what we could take that. We could take that one and run. This is true. I did the Sean special. I lost SR again. What happened in that race? Where that... Anyway. You were the one that got P1, Connor. Mate, good race. So what, you'll see in this race right now? See new. Are you still there? Let's give you a congratulations. Yeah, nice. Nice one, man. It has been a good one, Connor. This was the last race for tonight. Same time Sunday. Put your notifications on. I will be going live this weekend. It might... I'm just checking my schedule in my head. It might be a Saturday, Sunday. It might do both. Definitely Sunday. Who knew? See knew. Well done. Well done. Rate that. But yeah, I appreciate you sticking with me. For others who've joined, Connor, Ramboy, appreciate you. Andy, the lurker. Tom, didn't make it back, but it's alright. Doing the fatherly duties. I'll definitely put it on Discord. If you're not on the Kizzy Discord, get on that. That's where I speak the most. Maybe one day I'll have my own server, but for now, that's where you can find me. I'll be back Sunday. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. This has been fun. We'll do a bit more, probably B. Maybe we can get a lobby. Who knows? But yes, 10. That'll be a record. That'll be an absolute record. But have a good evening, everyone. And I'll catch you later in the week. Video coming Thursday, as always. All right.